Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my thoughts of my freshman year at Grand Canyon University. I'm also going to be giving pros and cons and a little bit about the campus. So if you're going to GCU or just want to know more about freshman year at GCU, keep watching. Grand Canyon University is a private school, and they are a Christian school, which means they incorporate God in their teachings. And if you're a freshman, you're most likely going to have to take Christian worldview, which gives you a little more insight about what Christians believe and why they believe them in the Bible. Affordable, they're very affordable. They offer many scholarships depending on your GPA and grade and what grade you get there. And yeah. Grand Canyon University is located in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's blazing hot. And you arrive late August, so it's like really hot most of the days. And they keep their dorm rooms so cold. Like what to pack, first thing I'm going to say, blanket. Because they keep the dorms so cold, and you're usually not allowed to touch a thermostat unless you're turning it on or off, or a fan or auto or something like that. But you can't control the actual temperature. So bring a blanket. But you also might get sick your first couple weeks there. A lot of people tend to get sick, because you're going from super hot, like 110 degrees, to like 74 degrees, which doesn't seem cold, but it's so cold compared to outside. And so like your immune system's like hot, cold, so you might catch a cold within the first couple days or even weeks. So I decided a little bit late, I'm going to make this video pros, cons, just so my brain doesn't get rambled. Sorry, I'm the only one here and someone's like messing with the door. Anyways, so that was my first pro con, I guess. First pro, Express Move-In. If you are a freshman at GCU, make sure you're signed up for Express Move-In. Oh my gosh, it was great. I brought a U-Haul because I came from California and all of my stuff wouldn't fit in the car. So we got a U-Haul and we were driving in, and all of a sudden, okay, get there early because the wait is outrageous. Like everyone was trying to move into that building that day. Like I had Ironwood. We got there 2 hours ahead and we still waited like at least like 2 hours when it came our turn. Anyways, so you pull up and everyone, like all these people start banging on your car and they write in marker. So if you don't like want your car written on marker, make sure to bring a different car. But they start banging on your car and they open everything, they take everything to your room. So make sure your stuff is labeled. This is great because you walk out and it's 1,000,000 degrees outside though it's morning. And all your stuff is already in your room. You don't have to carry anything, you just go up the stairs, or if you're on the first floor, go to your room. It's all up there, and you just organize it. Boom, done. Next thing, con, long lines of food. Usually during the middle of first semester, they'll give out charts, say when the lines of food aren't long. But oh my gosh, most of the day, especially in between classes, the lines to food, every single food thing there is super long, like out the door almost. And they have you in line to go squiggle, kind of like Disneyland lines, if you know those. But since there's so many people at the school and only a certain amount of food, which they do have a good like options of food, but that's later down the list. But the lines get ridiculous, so just be prepared for that. Move on to my next pro con because it's like a mixture of both. GCU does have a variety of food options you can choose from, but I didn't have a car last semester, and it's like I had Subway the last 3 days in a row, and you already had Panda for dinner twice. It's like you start getting real tired of that. But I mean, food is food, so better than having sleep for dinner, which also happens a couple times. My next con is cliques. Yes, I thought we left this in high school, but apparently we did not. GCU, there seems to sometimes be cliques where people don't want you in their little crew. So if that happens to you, just know it probably happened to a couple other people. Not everyone's like that. There's some great people at GCU. Just move past them. One of my favorite things about GCU is that not all, I'll get into that in a minute, but most teachers care. Since it's not a big classroom environment, the teachers want you to succeed. So even if it's not their office hours, if you go up to them and ask for help, usually they can set up time for you to actually help you, not just to fill their office hours. So sorry. Apparently I didn't turn my phone off. Con. online classes. So I'm really good at online classes. Actually, I did a couple in high school, and I actually got really good grades. I got A's. I got A's in my online classes at GCU, but second semester they signed me up for this online class where the teacher, this is why I said most teachers in the last pro, this teacher did not care. She didn't. She saw me as a number rather than a student, and she didn't seem like she really wanted to be the professor of that class. It was just ridiculous. So GCU tries their best to incorporate one online class to you a semester, and it kind of drives me nuts because I rather like be there in person. It just helps me. I'm good at online classes, but it just helps me, especially like I said with that one teacher who just didn't care about me. Like, the con about this is GCU doesn't allow you, like, they don't allow you to try the online class and then switch professors or switch to a real class. They charge you, and it's just ridiculous. Like, it just ticked me off last year because it's like I had to drop the class, otherwise they were going to charge me for that class again to switch classes, and they wouldn't even start with the right grade, and it was just a mess. So online classes can be a mess at GCU, just a warning. Pro, GCU does do a lot of breaks, like Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, all that, and it starts late August and ends usually in April, or it did for me, and that was great because I got extra summertime, it seems like, and just, it was nice. Con, there's a lot of ridiculous fees at GCU for a lot of ridiculous things. For example, when we were moving out of our dorms second semester, they tried to charge us for every like half hour or something, a ridiculous amount extra we stayed after the time they wanted us out. And there's just a lot of ridiculous fees like that. Like, if you touched the thermostat, it was like a certain amount. Like, and it's not like a $35 fine. It's like an actual $100 and something fine for all these little things. So make sure to read like the little rules that come on your dorm, or if you're a commuter, I don't think you have to worry about it as much. Just make sure to check those out. A pro to going to GCU is of course the Grand Canyon, which is actually not as close as it sounds. So this is like a pro and a con. It's like 3 hours away, but it's so worth the drive. It is so beautiful. I highly recommend grab a bunch of friends and just go. That's another good thing about GCU. There's always people down to do things. Like, you can always make random friends, even at food. A lot of people tend to be really nice, but again, like I said earlier, the cliques, stay clear of that. Leave that in high school. Okay, tips I wish someone would have like been more clear to me about and told me about when I was there, like first got there. Go to the Welcome Week events. Go to the events in general. Not every single one because you'll get exhausted and moody, and no one needs that. But go to the events. That's how you make your friends. Well, that's not the only way to make your friends, but it's a good way to make friends so you're not alone the first semester. Like, of course, you'll make more in classes and stuff, but it's good to have those people when you're new and you're alone to just, you can text like, hey, let's go get coffee or something. So go to the events is a big one. Next tip. Yes, decorate your room. Freshman year, go crazy. Just remember at the end of the year, you have to take it all down. I wish I would have kept this in mind because I put so many command strips on my wall for lights, and at the end of the year, I felt like I was up there for at least an hour just taking command strips down. It was kind of crazy. So just keep that in mind when you're decorating your room. Next. Okay, this one's kind of silly, and you're probably like, duh, but trust me, go to class if it gives participation, because those are easy points you're going to wish you had later down the road. I personally didn't experience it because I went to class because I didn't really have anything else to do. I know that sounds super dorky, but I had friends who didn't go to class, and like, they wish they would have had those easy points at the end of the year to help their grade. Because yeah, it seems like, I think it was 0.05 points, but at the end of the year, like if you have a B and that's the only thing keeping you from an A, it's very irking. One thing to be prepared for at GCU is all the long and skateboards. I love longboarding, don't get me wrong, but if you're in their way, you're in their way. You're getting run over. Like, you see someone coming on a longboard, or a skateboard, just keep in your mind they're probably not going to move. Like, don't expect them to move because a lot of the times they don't, and that's how you get hit or ran over. And just, I've seen it and felt it happen way too many times, so just keep that in mind. So I think GCU was a good choice for me freshman year because it was affordable, people were friendly, and just it worked for me. I would recommend Grand Canyon University. I'm actually trying to get my sister to go there right now, but Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, so I hope I kept this video short and sweet. Sorry if I didn't. Yeah, lopes up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. So she decided she wanted to be in the video, and she doesn't want to sit like a normal dog in my lap. She wants to sit like this. So I hope that is not a problem, and if she's messing up my focus, I'm so sorry. As I was about to say, that's all I pretty much have for pros and cons. GCU is college. You're there to have fun. You're there to learn. I have dog hair in my mouth. Will you calm down? Sit. I feel like if I have dog hair all over me, I'm so sorry. I can't say Grand Canyon University. I say Muniversity.
You say what?
Muniversity.
What it is?
Not Muniversity.
Oh, you?
Yes.